We on?
Yep.
Nice. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Scoot up in a moment. I'll get into some top watches here and then go over my trade that I had on RDBX that ended up putting me green. But right now, if we go on Twitter, I got on watch RDBX. This is one of them. It was a great call so far, saying looking for that VWAP hold to see if it could retest the high day break and ideally hold up around there and give us that push into the low eights. And then after that, we got RVSN, Morning Spiker. Hasn't totally broken down. Excuse me. A lot of volume. Failing to break down so far, right around 2. We had the low. What was that low a day, Jared, please? 209, and then ended up bottoming at 2. So it does seem like a total fake out. It's coming back, trying to reclaim VWAP. I think if it could get above VWAP and hold that area, the 230s.
Open price as well.
That's where the open price is at 227, I believe. If it holds up in that zone, it could give a solid push to the high of day, and from there we'll see if it holds up around there and could give another push higher. If shorts fail to keep it held down, and if buyers come through, take off. If not, it could reverse, but you'll at least be in, right around VWAP, the 230s, 240s maybe, low 240s, to see you got a little bit of an angle there. That if it does fail, you could walk away with a scratch. What else we got? BTTX. It is another one as well. Still holding trend past couple days. Some solid volume coming into this play. Still holding up, uptrending each day. Almost remind me of CYN.
Yeah.
I'm really waiting for that 245 break that you see there from yesterday to get a move to the high 2s, maybe 3 area. But right now, we got some solid uptrend, a hold of 2, VWAP as well. The only reason I have on my list, because I know it's a more speculative play, because it's not totally my pattern here, but if this keeps holding trend, I think we can get a move back to the mid 2s and maybe back even higher than that. Like I said, to the high 2s and maybe 3, where there's going to be some resistance. But what else is there? ACON. ACON. I want to see what that's doing. I think that was the least probable play out of the 4 that I'm looking at. Got a little perk here on this play, topping out around pre-market highs. I'm just thinking if we can hold the VWAP, if we can come back and reclaim that level, you might be able to squeeze some shorts out. But right now this one's holding steady right below VWAP still, using it as resistance. No volume, I was just going to mention. So out of the 4 I mentioned, I'm liking ACON the least. And also, out of the 4, I honestly don't even think 2 of these are going to end up working out. That I think would be a push. But I think one of these should offer a solid move into the close, and we're just going to be patient, see which one develops the way we like for a possible another trade to take. And with that, let me get into my trade that I had. If you were on earlier, I'm pretty sure Jared talked about it a bit, but I'll go over what I was seeing and thinking and whatnot. So, had the loss early. We got a fake out from 719, taking a 50-cent loss, $250. Bless you.
Thank you.
Stopping out here. Just foolish of me, not being patient, and if, I'm going to be buying into this move, this spike, I should have, really stuck to a starter, not gone in with 500 shares. So I was going in with big size already without letting it really totally develop and ended up getting the fake out, but noticed it really failed to break down, had a fake out breakdown, then we came right back up and held VWAP, and we got this little consolidation zone. So I started getting in to this perk here, holding up and sized some more as it was holding VWAP. And I know I always talk about that high break, and I figured after this fake out and volume that's coming in, if this could keep holding trend, we're gonna blow right past this and I could possibly get a better entry. So deviated a little bit from how I normally would trade this, but I just recognized the momentum, the failure to really break down here, the coiling action of it coming back, a higher low off of the fake out breakdown, holding VWAP, holding around 7, a key level psychologically, whole dollar, half dollar level, and just right below the high. So I was pretty comfortable getting into this and ended up sizing up a little bit more than I usually do. Took 800 shares with an average of 703, and from there it was just trying to be patient. This really tested my patience because I had bigger size than usual, but looking back, nothing to really worry about. Low volume dips like I normally talk about, just needs to make a higher low, let the play develop, confirm the high here, and from there I was getting really antsy with this play. So I decided to put a limit order just sitting at 773, just say make a quick 70 cents, take my quick 10%, lock in my gains. I'll be green on the day. I'll make back the losses and double that, so I'm making good money. So was thinking, just be grateful. You're getting the move that you're really looking for with good size. It's gonna make your day. So just lock in the 10%, and who cares if it does test 8, low 8s like you really want. Just play it safe. Luckily for me, I had no idea. I thought I was going to be selling too soon. This thing ends up topping out at 773. Really just pumped about that. Just incredible. Just incredible. 2 cents for the high.
It was a great, yeah.
Very lucky there. Very lucky. And then I thought it was completely over. Then I see this choppy kind of sideways action here. If we go to a different time frame, you can kind of see it a little differently. I guess you have a 1 minute, 5 minute, or 1 day, 5 minute. You know, still even choppy here. Let's go with 15. Yeah, still just going back and forth. But failing to break down, making a higher low in general here, trying to hold VWAP around this area. So I put it out on Twitter. This could be a potential play for a VWAP hold to retest the highs and maybe higher. Right now, working out pretty nicely. I'm not in this. But yeah, just to review, this one I took 703 to 773, 800 shares. What was that, like 560 on this trade. Lost 250 on this one, so up 310 on the day. And this right now is shaping up to be a great call so far. Very nice to see that. So looks like the one that I'm talking about, the one that could possibly make a move late day, is doing it without us. But that's okay, because if this thing does continue higher, if it really does have the energy to really come back and move, we'll be waiting for a potential breakout play. Because that's the next familiar pattern that we got here.
That would be nice.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any tickers, any questions?
And this stock is really choppy too.
It is being very choppy. Yes. If you go back, how did this move for the past few days? Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this one completely with the red day breakout. Yes, it's been a choppy grind. This was the cleanest day here. You had this, but even then, you had a panic, a halt downwards. I think it was a halt downwards. I forgot. Then it shifts on a dime and comes right back. Yeah, so this one I remember this actually completely now. 1 second, I gotta take this call. What's up?
Also, should have kind of just expected the choppiness.
So I'm gonna have to get going in a moment, but I'll end up coming back or just dropping, what was it, a washer or something at my house. Is it really now? Yeah, that's a great call with RDBX. Nice. This is setting up. I'll have to get another minute. But yeah, right here, let's see if this fails to break down. Just let it develop. We got plenty of time. It's only 11:40 here Pacific time. So yeah, looks like Acon and RDBX are the ones that want to move.
How's RVSN looking?
It's holding still below, not yet. The Acon and RDBX looking decent. BTTX started to have a hard time really
Yeah,
pushing.
volume's really looking like it's
Yeah.
dropping off.
So yeah, okay. I'll leave you guys with that. Sorry I popped in really quick. I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll actually leave this stuff. Actually, I'm gonna take my laptop. But yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. It won't take long. They're on their way already.
Nah, get the hell out of here. Just get out of here.
It's okay. There's still things setting up. We can talk about. Relax.
Just get out of here.
I'll be back. I'll leave my phone here.
RDBX looking like it wants to break high, go and test high today. This is pretty nice. Yeah, you got high of day. Where would I set my stop? Probably 220. Ideally, you're in at 230, and you're gonna risk 5%.
Damn, those were amazing calls. Those two. Acon's still moving. Crazy. Potential high daybreak.
I don't know if you guys heard that. He just left. Acon, potential high of daybreak. We'll see how this holds up here. See if we can hold view up for the next 15 minutes. It's looking like it's going to break through high of day. $770. Not for RDBX, no. For Acon, Yeah, I mean, traded a lot of volume, so I'd really want to see, how it reacts to the 250 level and kind of just let it develop. When it confirms 250, I think we can shoot right up to the high twos. Because right now we're trying to we're through VWAP. We're trying to go up and test high of day, but we're on pretty low volume compared to what it was trading earlier when it was up at topping out at 250. Plus you have pre-market highs of 264. Come on, RDBX, just break high of day already. It wants to. Overall, though, this week has been pretty slow, pretty boring. You have to be really picky with your entries and exits, or else you're just going to get chopped around and take losses like I've been doing this week, which has been really frustrating. Right now, it's looking like a double top there, 775. Yeah, but better taking a profit too early than taking a loss. And then just learn, if you sold too early, just learn, try to learn from it. That's why with this, I was trying to be patient and, I was waiting I thought it can get to 8. I wasn't expecting a pullback all the way down to 680. here we are, right back to the highs. So it's just a choppy market. Back down in the 740s. Aecon still trying to hold up, still holding VWAP. I know there's still plenty of time. I'm waiting to see how Aecon holds VWAP here. I'm liking how it's holding up. I'm just going to smack a small starter right now. No, it's super low volume, but for the past, 5, 10, 15, almost 20 minutes, it's just been holding. There's been no force, no selling pressure whatsoever. So I think we should get a spike up to 250 at least. And if VWAP starts to crack, I'll just cut it. But I'm trading, it's super small size. And sometimes when you want to take a trade, just take super small size, get your feet wet a little bit, and see how it holds up. If you have a super small size, you can be, you can widen your risk a little bit. You can be more patient. That way you don't get chopped around, super easily if you start with bigger size. And then when it really confirms and you really see that this would be the perfect entry, then you can smack it, I'm sure it might have to dip a little bit more, confirm, hold, and then power hour, we're really going to rip through, or possibly. This is a super low float, low market cap, trading great volume. Does it have news? So it's not there's no news. I think we're just getting a solid bounce. It's really it's just been fading. and we're getting a nice little gap up and bounce. It's just a solid first screen day. What was open price? 203. So it held two, that whole dollar psychological, level. Held open price. It tried to fade, from the highs, but on really, really low volume. Volume just faded off. Held two, the low twos. Started going sideways, making higher lows. Now volumes, just a little bit of volume is coming in. We're getting a nice spike right back up through VWAP. And we're really just failing to break down, making higher lows right now. Volume is fading. Looks like we might get a little bit of a pullback here, which I've been kind of expecting. We'll see. Look at it. Looks like we're creating some kind of right now it's just consolidating on low volume. We just gotta wait for volume to pick back up and it to pick a direction. And you usually want to wait till it gets nice and tight in the range. Okay, RVSN. RVSN perking through. Give that a little time. It is super slow. Yep, don't blame you. Go enjoy the rest of your day. And if something does pop off and happen, then it's worth missing. Nice. So far, we're getting a nice little volume perk here in Acon. See you tomorrow, Jason. Have a good one, buddy. I don't like that. I don't like how it finished red. But also the point of trading with such small size is that a lot of times with beginners is you have bad entries. And it's something I still struggle with today, is getting, a bad entry or just getting in too early and either taking a loss or taking a scratch or even cutting, selling your winner too soon and it keeps just ripping without you. With trading small sizes, oh, here we go. Okay. Nice, getting right through. Nice volume coming back. But with trading with super small size, it really helps you be patient. It helps you have a wider stop, lets you be just more patient and hold through dips, um, and just get through the chop. You'll have a really hard time getting chopped around if you have bigger size, because you can take it could dip 10% and then hold and come right back, and you don't want to hold for a 10% loss, and you'll cut it, and then you're gonna be pissed when an hour later it's right back to where it was. Just like with me with RDBX, took the loss and had bigger size, and it sucked. I took a bigger loss today than I have in a long time, but it came right back. It failed to break down, came right back. Now, what is RDBX doing? Yep, definitely double top there. It had this nasty backside, and then it held up, chopped around, came back, and what ended up as a $300 loss could have been a $100 loss. I mean, and even less than that. Back up here, if I could have sold back up at this double top here, I think it would have been like a $60 loss on the day. But I fucked that up. Acon trying. Acon just needs the volume. But I like how we're getting into 12 o'clock and we're spiking up and we're trying to go up and test that high of day, which I like. It's a good sign. Just trying to confirm. this looks like. Now we're getting like another little micro wedge here. The sellers were in control there for a minute, but then the buyer said, step back, fellas, it's time. I'm here. Ooh, and that's not what you want to see. Okay, never mind. The sellers said, what's up, son? Who you think you're talking to? Damn. That was not pretty. That was not pretty.
Oh god, sorry. That took forever. How's it going?
Well, I have 100 shares at 239.
Oh, this one? Okay.
And
RVSN holding. One sec. That looks interesting. RVSN too. Looks quite interesting. Yeah, a couple of the plays I was looking at, Perkin, RDBX, got to right near high day. Failed for a moment, and I was trying to bounce back. BTTX with a little pop, not much. RVSN and Acon looking not too bad right now. If this one could keep holding trend, that could definitely offer a nice squeeze higher. But right now, no position for me. Already satisfied with my 2 trades, 1 loss, 1 win on RDBX. So just here to learn, answer any questions, be immersed in the market for a little bit. What are you risking all this?
I don't know. If it starts cracking under
235. I'll probably do that one. 231, my opinion. But who knows?
232.
Whatever that is. In general today, kind of iffy day. Anything really solid? Any solid movers that you know of? potential multi-day bounce tomorrow. I remember talking about RDBX and CYN yesterday, and RDBX was the one today that ended up bouncing. Now we'll see when CYN starts putting in some bottoming action and puts in a reversal like RDBX. Ideally a lot cleaner and easier to play, but just waiting for that reversal from short stopping in profits. Quick setup. That was shocking.
What?
Acon 215 hella quick to 240s. Let's see if it keeps holding. All those shorts get disappointed. Not looking fantastic for the moment. But if it keep holding, that could be good. That is trying to make new highs here. Damn. That really might offer the move I was thinking to 245 soon.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Not a good day. See what interest rates do to the market. With all that crap going on. I almost never even take a look at the overall market or anything. I hear stuff on Twitter, but it's such an ignore for me. I just take it day by day. I used to stress about all that stuff so much. Almost pointless. Just take it a day at a time. Adapt to the market. That's all you can do. Volume. BTTX. Not doing the move I want. Damn. Okay. So that ended up being a decent play. Holding the low twos, holding VWAP. As I mentioned before, right out of Twitter. It's the latest tweet if you want to bring it up, Jared. Still has a ways to go to really meet my goals, but this is good volume. This is good direction. First thing to meet is 245.
Posted it an hour ago.
Yeah. And all these Acon, RDBX, RBS, and all this was posted a while ago. But yeah, if I was in the low twos, like 210, 215, I'd be selling into this push here. Maybe be a little patient. We'll see if it can test 245 and how it reacts there to see if we get more. But, you know, I'm an anti-trader. I can see myself selling into this pop if I was in. Your shit's kind of bouncing, Jared. Kinda. Might have spoke too soon. Just trying to hold it here. REBX doing? That's such a choppy play. That's still kind of holding up. That is annoying. It's a choppy.
Little double bottom there at 235.
Yeah, low volume fade. Besides that one huge tank it had from, not really a tank, but
just a big
dip it had on.
It got stuffed.
Huge volume.
Yep.
And it's still failing to break down.
Now we're
showing some strength. Showing that there's enough buyers to withstand all that selling and maybe continue this higher. BTTX continues 235. At least there's one from the late day watch list on Twitter. Nice to see at least one of them work out decently. I hope ACON is the next one for you, Jared.
Fatty.
I know it's been a rough couple of days. It's okay. It was just an 8 really, with the bigger size, right?
Yeah.
Besides that, not a whole ton of big losses going on.
You might just cut it if it cracks under 235.
Yes, it looks like it's trying to hold up around open price. That is definitely trying to hold VU up in open price.
Really light volume though.
Yeah. REBX trying to come back for high daybreak. 760s again. Things are much slower today. Very frustrating. I'm not even in a play, and this price action's frustrating.
Keep hearing that?
What? That was your dog.
No, he's sleeping.
Then I don't know what that was.
You heard it though, right?
Yeah. It's him. He's been doing it the whole time. I thought it was him. Definitely a frustrating market to trade in. Gotta be picky and patient. is done. Everything's just trying, nothing doing anything. So it's so choppy. It is holding up. Trying to
5
reverse.
minutes is so choppy.
Yeah, right? Even if the 5 minute and 10, 15 minute are choppy, I almost don't want to trade it. Solid zone that it made around between 7 and 7:20. Between 9:30 and 11:30, as you can see on the chart. That is really what made me think that we could get a decent setup, retest the highs, maybe higher than that. But damn, just steep pullbacks. Still holding up though, made a higher low. It's very choppy. Not for my liking. And do what you want to do, be comfortable. If you're okay with the choppiness, I hope you're in it and you're enjoying this back and forth for a potential move to 8:30. So we'll see what happens there. ACON not doing much still. BTTX dipping. Yeah. This is very boring. It might be cutting this shit short. Does anybody have any questions? Is anyone in anything they want to go over? Feel free to ask away. If there really isn't much going on, we'll probably wrap it up in a little bit. Just want to see what's going on here late day, what's setting up. BTTX might be an exciting play tomorrow for a potential breakout, that's for sure. 0245. What else do we got? We also got, just remembered about this. BWV, not totally taken off. Could potentially be a bounce play. I just would have preferred this spike more. What do we close out? We'll call it 330s. Yeah, went up about 150, I'll say, actually 120-ish, somewhere in that area. I might put this on watch for a potential multi-day bounce tomorrow. Yeah, now that I think of that. Got to 7:20 after hours too. So we'll call it a $4 spike.
What are these freaking candles?
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, I'll see anything. Day is over. Not much. RVSN. Took that off watch. I was thinking, like, isn't there 4 plays? Duh, yeah. Okay. There's that open price VWAP claim I was talking about early on. Now let's see if we could test the high day. This is a decent confirmation right now. You know, getting in around 230, risking. What is this? 1 second. around 220. Yeah, you got very tight risk, even if you push it lower a little bit more, but you got a lot of things going for you here. We'll see if this is a fake out like everything else as it's pulling back now. But if this continues to hold up, hold trend, volume is really going to be key for that to come in. But this could definitely be something that you could see in a little bit. What time is it? 12:25? Yeah, it's got time to pull a move off to the mid twos and higher than that. So, yeah. Took the eye off of that for a bit. That could have been something to enter. While we're here just watching this, I'll post the video lesson going over the trade. Holding up so far. Just 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes. I'm gonna go check on my laundry real quick.
Okay. Do your thing. BTTX coming back a little bounce. Now we're back in the high 220s. Seeing that on the side. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, kind of choppy. Everything today is just horrible price action. Everything's choppy. Still is trying to hold this high right here in 220s. But solid trend kind of going on here. The volume could continue coming in. We could definitely get the move I'm looking for. RVSN with the pullback. Yeah, just following suit like everything else. Everything's being very choppy. Ew. No, yeah, no volume with these. choppy guy here. Once again, like everything, hold the VWAP, coming back. Nothing is moving ideally. Everything's very back and forth. Nothing's one-sided. Probably because the Fed, what's going on. I don't know if they finished what they're talking about. But literally the whole pattern of the day, just back and forth with everything. Not fun. Not fun at all. Here's BTTX. Still holding up. Let's see what this does. RDBX had a pullback, got stuffed again at high day in the 770s. Back in the 750s here. Yeah, hard top. I got very lucky with my sell at 773. But at the same time, this thing is, I want to say it's over, it's choppy, it's getting stuffed, but it still keeps making a higher lows. So probably until this thing cracks the 730s, 720s, for sure VWAP. Still potential head higher. Just might be an annoying choppy move like this. Yeah, this thing's really trying to hold that VWAP level. Time slot is half an hour, could make a move. Still a little bit of time for some of these that are setting up a little better. I could definitely end up making a move. But these things that are honestly remind me of OST from yesterday when I was looking at late day. Just a bunch of choppiness. It is definitely in a range. Things are failing to break down, but they're just being really choppy. And be patient. You might get the squeeze we're looking for. But right now, probably a time where I would just call it a day. Not much time left. Just relax. The odds of one of these really taking off is going down by the minute now. And that's definitely part of trading, knowing when to step away. When things just, you might not be comfortable, or just nothing's ideal, nothing's part of your pattern. You might be forcing something. Step away. Definitely a good time to study up, learn new patterns, learn how the market works, and just enjoy time being free, do whatever you want. we were noticing that volume was really not coming in, and we got this quick little squeeze. But as you can see, it's hard. It wasn't able to sustain it. It started dwindling right away. Selling came through, and then volume died. So, volume is the key. It's the energy behind the movement, the price action. So, when the volume's not there, there's no fuel for it to really push in either direction. Strong little push here. Not much volume behind it. Let's see if we could get some more. That would definitely lead the way higher. TTX holding those 230s, still coming back. It's beautiful to see. Volume slowly picking up. We'll see if we get a continuation of that. Because then this one might really have a solid move, for being honest. But at the same time, everything's choppy and being annoying. So this is why I would say step away besides getting sucked into something. Ooh, FRGE. This ended up doing what I wanted the other day. Wow. So I was looking the other day for a play for that previous high daybreak over the 28s for a test of 35. I'm going to test a 34 today. Not too bad at all. Lower volume, it looks like. Strong push here. Once it confirms these higher lows. You get a nice move into the 30s. That's really nice to see. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? Volume couldn't even keep coming in. Sellers come through. Not enough buying. We'll see. Does it hold up? So you got to combine the volume and price action, and then also combine the psychology of the other traders that the breakout and breakdown levels. Right? For example, with RDBX, the reason I was buying a little early into this hold here of VWAP and 7 was because I already knew it's already showing some signs of failure to really break down since the morning. So shorts are kind of antsy. On top of the failure to break down here, the fake out breakdown, I'm really seeing shorts as being really on edge, and if this confirms, we could get the move that I'm looking for. So it worked out in this case, just lining up volume, price action, key levels, the psychology of the other trader. So yeah. In a few moments, if you need to go over I know I talked about it. I don't know if there's anyone else in here that's new. Going over my trades on RDBX. If you just ever need to reference it, I got a video lesson. Just put it up right now. Going over those two trades: the big loss in the morning and the sweet gain late day. Wrong ticker. What am I doing? Right here in the morning, fake out, breakout, and a cracking. And then coming back here for this solid move here. Yeah. If this could look. So it's up now if you want to check that out. Okay, got that away. This was probably the best call, BTTX. Getting into the low twos. Definitely could be walking away with a quick 10%. This is a choppy guy here. I'm just tired of it. Oh, hello there, Jax. Nice to see you again. Alright, I think we're gonna wrap this up. There's not really much. I'm not trading. We're just kind of silent here. Not much going over anything. No questions really. So we'll just save our energy for tomorrow. Make a watch list. Just get ready to attack another day. Start finishing the week. Tomorrow's Thursday. Hope everyone had a great day. Learned something. Made some money. Both. So we'll just wrap it up there. And yeah, be on the lookout on Twitter. I'll be posting out the watch list pretty soon. So check that out. And then check out our YouTube. Got a bunch of material there in the meantime until tomorrow to check out. Have a great day, everyone.